What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to talk about WB's MultiVersus. Obviously, the game was announced this morning. Quite a surprise, so I want to talk about a couple different things. Number one, it being announced, now, not at the Game Awards. That I want to talk about really quickly, and then go over kind of everything you need to know, because this game actually kind of looks really good. I'm not like saddened by it. Is there room for failure? Of course. Let's keep that pessimistic point of view intact. But no, well, a couple things. Again, to start off, I'm actually kind of shocked that they did it so quickly. So obviously yesterday they started teasing it, and I thought, okay, well, Game Awards is 3 weeks away, so maybe they could do something there. And they didn't. They waited till today. They waited maybe like 12 to 24 hours. So I think that's fine. Honestly, I was having this talk on Twitter with you guys yesterday even, right? Like, if it was at the Game Awards, well, what does that mean for any other WB game? Because, like, can you show 3 to 5, everybody's asking for Lego Star Wars, Hogwarts, Gotham Knights, but then if they show this, then it'd be like, oh, so you think they're gonna show 4 games? So it's not like an insult. It's like, I don't truly know or think that they would do that at the Game Awards. So, just to kind of throw that out there early for those that were wondering, I think it's cool that they announced it just a random Thursday, get it out of the way. And obviously now I don't think it would be shown at the Game Awards. We don't know when it's coming 2022, but we don't know when in 2022, but I'm sure we'll see it again within at least the first half of the year, and maybe it releases the second half. As for the game itself, again, it looks pretty solid. I feel like they were kind of almost taking, I don't know if they're taking jabs, but I think what I do appreciate, at least by what they say, well, the game will be judged on its own, but based off of at least what they say, they're like, we know the formula. We know what people like with these games. We want to do that, and then we want to do some new stuff and some add on to that stuff and use our own licensed characters. I kind of respect that. It's kind of like, we know what you want. We know what this genre of fighting games is. We're not here to reinvent the wheel, but we're here to make something a little different. And I actually think it kind of looks like visually, it kind of looks good. Well, one of the first things we heard about this game, right, was that it was going to be, or that it sounded or looked to insiders like it was kind of like a cheap version. Does it have like the visual quality of like a Super Smash Bros? No, but like, is it in line with like Nickelodeon All-Stars and stuff? I think so. I feel like it's in that same realm, and it's free. Now, again, to keep that pessimistic viewpoint in mind, there's a lot that could go wrong. They talked about cosmetics. They showed a little bit of cosmetics. They talked about how future things they will add to the game are more characters as well as skins and events. So there is room for failure in terms of, and as I've said, that's how you have to do it. There's to make a free-to-play fighting game, you have to have an initial roster that's good, initial maps that are good, right? A fundamental, like a foundation, and then you are just gonna have, because you need to make money. You need to do it somehow. So how are you gonna do that? Skins, maybe new characters that you have to pay for. But how you do that is gonna be very, how expensive are they gonna be? Are there gonna be better characters than in the initial launch? Can we earn them through grinding? Like, can you grind the game out? And then if you can, is the grind like way too much, or is it not? Those are things that we'll have to figure out when the game comes out. But besides that, it looks, like I said, it looks really solid. It definitely looks like what you would imagine a All-Stars, a Nickelodeon All-Stars, or a PlayStation, if you want to go PlayStation All-Stars, or a Smash, it looks like it. And obviously focusing on team play, they talked about quite a bit. I don't mind that. I don't know. I feel like if a fighting game gets me, which very few of them actually have, I tend to just go, single play. I guess Smash is probably like the best example of, I kind of play that with my friends and family. And if I go online, I don't know, like duo, like, doubles is not really something that I do all that much. So I don't know if I'll be all that into it, but I appreciate that they're trying to do something different. It definitely, based off of the visuals they showed, made it look like, these characters and the move sets are designed to kind of help each other. So if that was what they had in mind, they're definitely, nailing it. And then they talked about, you could do it single player, you can have guilds, and you can battle other people's guilds. Again, kind of different. I don't know if I'll take advantage of any of those things. Again, none of that stuff I'll be honest, none of that stuff really interests me like at all. I just want to play the game. I want to have fun. I want to play as all the characters. I want to see what new characters they add, experience like their move set. They have voices, so that's a one-up over Nickelodeon. I feel like maybe that was almost a jab because that game is like under-voiced, at Nickelodeon All-Stars. So it is cool to hear, like Kevin Conroy and, just a lot of them that are actually, it sounded like Matthew Lillard. I don't know if that's actually him as Shaggy, but it definitely sounded like him. So we'll have to see how the game actually plays out, but it seems so far so good. They talked about servers that they're going to put, as much as they possibly can in to make the servers work as well as like humanly possible, right? So wishing them the best. And as long as they don't do some sort of super predatory, like additional things, live service, I guess, elements afterwards, as long as they're not like very predatory and like horrible. I mean, I get that this game's not for everybody. Like, I know that there's going to be a lot of people that say, yeah, I'm just not into it. That's fine. But I would say for what it is, I'd say it's more than solid. I'd say it looks very, very good. You know what I mean? And we'll just have to see how they support it and what they do going forward. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Make sure, as always, you guys are subscribed to the channel. Hit the bell icon so you guys know when all these videos go up. If you want to follow me anywhere else, I have a Twitter. I have a second channel. I also have Patreon and YouTube memberships. Links for all of them are in the description below. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all on the next video.